Truth is, I'm scared cause when I see you coming, all I wanna do is tell you that I love you. I know.
Hello. All right, so I just finished a cosmic soul reading and it was lit. I'm sorry. It was so good. I enjoyed every moment of it. You definitely need to go back and watch it if you haven't. But we're going to do an ancestral message because clearly somebody's ancestor is warning them about something beautiful coming into their life, about their soul's mission. Cosmic soul, I want to explain this. A cosmic soul reading is for star seeds in a collective type of way. There are different starseed homes and starseed collectives. I don't know them specifically. I don't necessarily have a specific interest in learning them because I'm a vessel, I'm an oracle. So I'm just receiving messages because I like to receive messages and deliver them. And the specifics you can find with other people that have that education behind it, as well as astrology, a specific sign reading, and anything else. I read for who needs to hear it, okay? But if you are new here, I would like to thank you for being here. I got to 175 subscribers, and I really appreciate you guys being a part of the royal family. We are going to get into the ancestral messages, okay? I just dropped one. I kind of want to read it, but I'm gonna read it. Okay. When you create, imagine putting your essence into your project so that your energy reflects back to you. All right. So this is your guys letting you know that there are things that you are possibly trying to figure out, because this is definitely coming from the cosmic soul reading. You could be trying to figure out what exactly you should be doing with your tools, right? So your tools are things that you have learned or picked up or evolved from a hard, difficult situation in your life, a trial and tribulation type of thing. Like you've gone through all of these different things and you've learned from them, karmic lessons. Okay. Depends on what side of spirituality you're from. I can talk to you either way. Okay, but this is your guide, so your ancestors letting you know that there are there's going to be ways for you to use your tools, but you're going to have to find a way to put in your unique energetic frequency into it, your essence. So you might have to be a little bit more personal about the things that you do because of the fact that this is how people connect to you. You have to be more open about what you've gone through in life and how those different things turned you into the person that you are. We're not talking about tapping back into energy of the past. We're talking about how it has grown you. Okay, how it has turned you into the adult or the person that you are today. All right. Father God, I ask that you cover me while I do this reading. Archangel Michael, I ask that you come in and place the seal of protection around me at this time. Archangel Metatron, I ask that you come in and help me to deliver this message. Archangel Ariel, I ask that you come in and help me to deliver this message. And ancestors, I ask that you come in and help me to deliver this message. Make it plain, make it simple, make it great. Okay. So, first card out is do not give when you cannot energetically afford it. So your ancestors are coming through to let you know that they want you to make sure that you are not giving your energy out, your time, attention, nothing. If you can, your money, if you cannot afford to give it out. Meaning, if you know that you're tired, or if you know that you don't have the capacity, if you know that there are people that you are dealing with that you just don't have the time for. You need to spend time with your family or spend time with yourself. You need to fill your own cup. They don't want you worrying about somebody else because they got them. And you don't have to worry about anything else. Okay? Imagine how your ideal partner's essence would complement your own. So you could be trying to manifest right now a new partner, and your guides want you to focus on, hold the energy of how you want your partner's energy or essence to coincide with yours, okay? To exist in your life, how you want them to be towards you, how you expect for. So they brought up Megan Thee Stallion. I know, random, right? Yesterday she was in my energy and she was talking about certain things, about how she was talking about certain things, about sexual things, but then it also made me think about how she is so bold enough to know what she wants and expect that from the people that she entertains. So this is your guides telling you to be open about what you really want instead of just accepting what people give you. If they don't give you what you want or what you expect or what will satisfy you, please you, make you happy, and I'm not talking about sexually, they want you to learn what it is that will make you happy, what you need from your partner, because your relationship is unique to you. It doesn't have to be like the old folks relationship. It ain't gotta be like your best friend's relationship. It ain't gotta be like the relationship you see on TV or on the internet that you think is so perfect. It has to be something that fits you. Let's stop doing cookie cutter relationships and relationship goals. You want to be happy, and that happiness does not always mirror or resemble the happiness that other people have. Because you could see that someone is so happy with their person because their person is bringing in a lot of money and taking care of them and taking them on trips and stuff, but this person may never have time for them, or they may be spending time, they may have another family, stuff like that. Know what it is that you want, okay? And allow yourself to hold that energy for what you want to come towards you. Not saying that you're not allowing anything else in, but know what you want, so that when you see it, you know that this is what spirit brought to you, what your guides, what your ancestors have brought to you, okay? They were sent to stop you. They failed, and you're coming back even stronger with a vengeance. With a vengeance. So you definitely got some haters out there that are feeling some sort of way about you choosing to come back into a specific realm of whatever that is for you. And because of the fact that these people, they were happy when you chose to step back and be quiet. But now you are choosing to step up and keep speaking because you know that this is your soul's mission, or there's things that you're supposed to be doing. They are not liking the fact that you've come out and back into this playing field, and it's not where you've come back better, and they can see that. You come back, you went out for yourself, listening to your soul's guidance, trying to make sure that this was the right thing for you to do, and then you came back into the situation, and now there are people that were hoping that you would stay down, that was counting on your downfall, that was praying on your downfall, and that was excited about your downfall. And now, girl, they looking at you like, what the hell? Wasn't expecting that. They weren't. The rest of the world needs to catch up with your ideas and thought process. It takes time to try to be patient. Keep going. You're doing a good job. So, yeah. This all orange energy. So this is definitely a creative endeavor that you're dealing with, and speaking of with the blue. But, yeah. You could realize that there may have been some things that you may have tried to kind of bring into somebody's awareness, whether these are friends, whether this is your content that you create, whether it's family, whether it's a partner, it doesn't matter. There were people that didn't understand your idealization or your thought process, and because of the fact that they did not, they could have thought that you were just running your mouth, or you were some people. I like these motherfuckers, the ones that try to call you crazy because they don't understand you. Those people, you have some of those people around you that kind of made you feel discouraged about things. This is why you went away as well. But the rest of the world needed to catch up to you. Now they've caught up, and now they're seeing, ooh, she was right. Ooh, he was right. Ain't that some shit? But I'm gonna mind my business. Evaluate if you are receiving what you are giving. So you could be dealing in a situation, whether I heard work. I'm also seeing an apartment building. You could be dealing with a situation where you may not be receiving what you are giving. So you could be living in an apartment building or in a home or space where you are spending a lot of money for this space, and you're not necessarily receiving, like, it's not worth the money that you're putting into it. You could have definitely had to deal with some sort of inflation when it came to your rent or your living situation, and it's taking more from you than it's giving. Spirit wants you to reevaluate that, because if it's not giving you what you are giving, meaning if you're giving luxurious coin to the landlord and they're giving you poverty space, then you need to take that luxurious coin and take it to somebody that's going to give you luxurious space. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay. Thank you. You are currently being tested. The universe is pushing you beyond your comfort zone. Absolutely. And you could be afraid that because this space is, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to go back to that, and then we're going to go back to what we're talking about in general. But you could be comfortable in this space and thinking, well, maybe there's not something that I can afford that will give me something better, and I should just stay here because what's the use of doing all this work? And, I probably won't find anything better, and I've already set my space the way that I like it, right? Let's say that that's something that's going on in your mental. Your guys are trying to push you out of this. They're trying to take your ass the hell out of here because you're overpaying for something that is not worth what you're investing in it. Okay? And there's an energy that is using you. So, but we're going to go back, like I said. There could be something where you are over investing in a situation or a relationship with someone, and your guides are trying to your ancestors are pushing you away from this individual so that you can come out of your comfort zone and find something that's better for you. Okay? Even if this is a job. They're pushing you beyond your comfort zone so that you can find something that more suits you. Okay? What you focus on expands. Focus on the goodness in your life. So this is something that I feel like they could be trying to really, 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 really push towards you, because it's necessary for us to take ourselves away from the negative things that we don't want, because we always think about what we don't want, because that's just how we are kind of trained to think, or how we kind of are used to thinking, because of, you could have a family member that you watched growing up talking about, all they did was talk about negative stuff and pessimistic energy, and you've always tried to carry a optimistic energy. But this person, you have since grown older, and life has really started to beat you down or tear you down, and you've gotten more of a pessimistic outlook on life. And now your guys are telling you, let's switch that, because having a pessimistic outlook on life is causing you to have the results of a pessimistic thought process. You self-sabotage because you are thinking as if you can't receive what it is that you want. So that is causing for life to be that way for you. You're not even trying in spaces where you can. And because you automatically go from, instead of thinking, what if I can? What if this happens for me? What if this good aspect of this situation happens for me? You're thinking, what if it all goes wrong? What if I don't get it? And you see the difference? You can feel the difference in just the tone by itself. So Spirit is letting you know, change the way that you look at things and allow yourself to believe that there is positive energy that is wanting your attention. And it is. Focus on what you want and it will expand. Okay? And the more that you have an optimistic outlook on life, the more that things will turn in your favor and the less that you will feel pessimistic about things. Because then you'll understand the difference, how it feels in your body. That's the thing. You feel different when you start to think different. And the energy around you expands when you start to feel different about you, your life, things that happen to you and stuff like that, right? Things that happen for you. Okay? Telling you all these colors. I only have orange and blue on the table. Focus on yourself to replenish your energy. Self-love is self-care. Yep. Did this come up? Do not give when you cannot energetically afford it. Focus on yourself to replenish your energy. Self-love is self-care. So your guides are asking you to take time and fill your own cup up. And this could definitely help with your pessimistic the pessimistic aspect of your thought process. Because if you spend more time being attentive to yourself and thinking about all the different things that you need for yourself, the more that you can appreciate how that changes your energy frequency. That's what they said. When you focus on your fears, wow, you end up running into them. When you focus on your goals, you end up manifesting them. See? Focus, focus, focus. They're bringing up focus a lot. Focus on what it is that you want to see happen for you. Stop focusing on the things that you don't want. Because there's someone that talks about what they don't want in a relationship, what they don't want from their life, what they don't want, but they aren't saying what they do want. So the universe is going to continue to bring you what you don't want because that's the only thing that you're thinking about. You're not allowing yourself to even think about the good stuff that you could possibly receive because for whatever reason you're not believing that you can receive it. And you can. And there may have been a lot of different roadblocks in the physical that made you think that you were supposed to be going down this route, which you probably were, but certain things, I'm hearing someone didn't dot their I's and cross their T's, one. Or there could have been some sort of rejection that happened to you that you thought was for sure for you, and it just wasn't the right time for these things. A lot of people don't add in those factors. You think, okay, well, if Spirit told me to go move and do this, this must have been the time to do this. And, you know, you want to jump on it while it has momentum. But sometimes it's not the right time. And sometimes Spirit could just be trying to warn you ahead of time. This is something that they want you to focus on doing. Making sure that you are dotting your I's and crossing your T's so that when divine timing comes in again for you to do something, there won't be any blockages. So that means they're showing me someone that somebody definitely has something to do with a house. There could be an apartment that you want to move into or a house that you want to move into. And one, Spirit says, do not give information that they don't ask you for. Okay? That came up yesterday. Don't give anybody any information that they didn't ask you for. Don't speak too much. Keep your lip closed. Okay? Give them what they need and that's it. Okay? If it's beyond a certain amount of time and it doesn't show up in your records, they don't need to know about it. All right? But there's something here where they're trying to let you know that there's positive energy around it. You just need to make sure that you're paying attention to the way that you are thinking about the things and allow yourself to receive it. Show appreciation for what you already have so that when you get what you want, you can truly enjoy it. So be happy where you are right now, because honestly, you were at one point, this is what you wanted. And I know that now you could be feeling tired of where it is that you are and thinking that you're ready for an upgrade. Yes. And that's how you know that you're nesting. Huh? Somebody's a mama here. This is what, I don't know, I feel like I've talked about this before. But sometimes when we're pregnant, okay, this is a natural way of things, how energy works. And this is one of my best ways to explain how you can feel when the energy is about to shift. For those of you that have been pregnant, you know how you go into this nesting phase where you want to clean, where you want to prepare for the baby. Your mind just keeps focusing on preparing for the baby, right? Your energy will prepare you. Your mind, your thought process, your guides, your ancestors, your team is doing something to refocus, to help you refocus on the right things so that you can call in this energy, because it's almost time. It's almost divine timing. So they want you to focus on the different things that are beautiful for you and call it in. But it feels like nesting energy that's coming from this reading. So they want you to show appreciation for what you have, because you wanted to be here. And now it's time for an upgrade. Yes, we can feel that. That's why you're here, because you're ready for an upgrade. You want to know what's happening. It's coming. Enjoy where you are right now, because this next chapter may have a little bit more excitement and a little bit more chaos that you're going to have to learn how to organize your energy around. Okay? Organize your day around. Because when you transition to new things, you have to get used to the new normal. And the new normal is not going to be anything like the old normal. The old normal that you're in right now seems dull, seems boring, seems still. And that's because it's the calm before the storm. And the storm does not necessarily have to be a bad thing. It could be good stress that you're going to have to deal with, because good stress, you're finally getting the apartment that you want. You're finally getting the job that you want, and you're moving into your new house. And there's packing and unpacking and finding time through between work and all these other things that you have to figure out on how to stabilize and normalize your life. That's just an example, but this is what Spirit is trying to bring you. No matter what it is, whether you are starting a business and things are going to start, because they keep showing me this line, but it's going upward, analyzing things where you're seeing things change and go up. Spirit is saying that there's this shift is happening, and they're trying to prepare you for it. And it's going to be a little chaotic. They just want to make sure that you're nesting and that you're ready. Okay? That's what this energy is. Allow yourself to feel the nesting energy. So nesting energy would be to follow impulsive or not, because impulsive sounds like it's uncontrolled. So what I'm going to use is inspired actions. Think before you do something. Understand, make sure that it's not your ego trying to tell you to do something, but follow the lead of your guides. If you are sitting still and you feel like, okay, today I want to clean up my house before I go to work or after I come from work, and make sure that the house is clean by Saturday, and go and do something. on Saturday so that when I come home I have a clean house. I don't know. Or cook or do on Saturday I want to wake up and do meal prep and whatever the situation is, your guys are bringing it to your awareness because girl, it's happening. Oh, your dream career is on its way. Keep going, you will be successful. And this could be what it is that your team is bringing into your ancestors are bringing to you. They're bringing a influx of customers, clients, and opportunities. I'm hearing sponsors. They want me to finish this because there's a lot. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, we have the universe recognizes your dedication to the task at hand. Keep going, you will be rewarded. Oh, there's definitely some big increase here that is happening, and your guides, your ancestors, they're like, girl, listen, child. And you don't have to be a feminine you don't have to be a feminine energy to resonate with this, okay? I just say girl because I feel like I'm having girl talk, okay? Sometimes people choose the unhealthy lifestyle because it does not challenge them. Accept that is what happened and move on. So there is a individual here that could still be struggling with trying to figure out why something didn't happen for them. If that is you, I am sorry that you are going through this, but Spirit is letting you know it's time for you to accept that whatever it is that happened, leave it in the past because it is robbing you of your joy for your present day. Okay? Move on and allow yourself to be happy. And we're not talking about like a death or anything like that, so losing somebody that was near and dear to you that you loved. We're talking about like people that caused you some sort of lower frequency energy that you didn't deserve to be dealing with. Okay? And they choose unhealthy lifestyles because that's what makes them feel comfortable. That's what they're comfortable with. They don't want to evolve. You can't hold nobody's hand and you can't make nobody do shit. All you can do is follow your guidance. Follow your path. And if they find you again on their path, or if they find you again on your path, then that's how it was meant to be. Okay? But don't sit and wait for somebody to finally choose you when they don't even know what a blessing it is to have you in their life because they didn't see it before. Maybe they will after they've gone through their own things in life that they needed to go through. But right now, what your guys are telling you is focus on yourself and allow yourself to move on and accept that it didn't happen because it wasn't meant to happen. Okay? You will find the place you belong. Don't give up. So you may be feeling a little bit out of sorts, feeling like you can't find your home here on earth because people around you could really be different from you. And I'm not saying like they don't necessarily think the same way that you do. There could be a lot of people that don't necessarily have the same thought process. There could be people that's also exiling you. I literally heard that. I had to use it. And making you feel as if what it is that you are doing, the way that you think, isn't right. Even if they're not really doing anything, you can just see that you're different. And you may feel like you don't have anything in common with people, so it kind of makes it a little bit of a lonely place to be. You will find your place. Don't give up. Just know it's okay. Be yourself. And if that means that you get to talking to people and they look at you like, look you upside your head like something wrong because you don't respond to them or act like they do. Like you're not into the gossip, you're not into the judgment, you're not into all of these different things. You're not into talking about sex all day or, stuff like that. You're really into trying to be present and wanting to have conversations about things that you're working on as a woman or as a man or as a parent or as a business owner or whatever. You're going to find those people that are going to enjoy having conversations like that. A butterfly cannot talk butterfly shit to fucking caterpillars. They can't. They haven't developed yet. They need to go through the process to understand it. Minding my business. If nobody told you today you are special, period, because you are. If you are seeing or hearing a certain animal repeatedly, look up the meaning, write it down. The animal will come up again as a symbol, energy reference. Okay? So this means that there is so my animal that I keep seeing repeatedly is a bunny and a spider. There was a spider in my car, and I don't know how to act if a spider crawls on me, okay, while I'm driving. I'll be on the freeway too much. I'm scared. I don't know where it went. But anyway, there's this bunny. There's bunnies that keep coming up, and they come up during a certain point when I'm thinking about like spiritual stuff, if that makes sense, as if they are like little glitches in the matrix to remind me you're right. You're right, right? I don't know. It's just they pop up to remind me, okay, yes, you're on the right path. So, and they also have a specific meaning to the spiritual journey that is supposed to help me understand something too. So, if you have an animal or something or an insect or something like that that keeps showing up for you, those things are coming into your awareness for a reason, okay? Focus on you right now. Everything else will fall into place. This is not the last reading spoke of this too. Everything else is going to fall into place. Focus on yourself, okay? That's not the first time that's come out in this reading, because do not give when you cannot energetically afford it, and focus on yourself to replenish your energy. Is self-love, is self-care, okay? Is another point that they brought out here. Learning how to go with the flow of life. And if that means that, I'm going to bring this up again, if that means that you need to take a nap when you are tired, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean that you're lazy. It doesn't mean that you're sick. It just means that your body is saying, girl, sir, sit down, relax, because I'm tired. And you would rather have enough energy to be able to pull out that stamina to do whatever it is that you need to do. Whether it's mental stamina or physical stamina, your body is telling you to relax. Your energy around you is telling you, your ancestors are telling you, chill. Because you could be thinking that you're supposed to be moving when you're supposed to be relaxing. And life is going to be a lot more relaxing, is what I have been picking up a lot lately. Knowledge is wealth. Keep researching, reading, and learning. So you could take some time to just sit down and read. Your guides could definitely be leading you to do a lot more researching and learning about different things that can help you on your own journey. Okay? God removed you from your old life, put you in solitude, and stripped you of the ways of the world to make you a conduit for his messages. So, you could be one of us, someone that is meant to deliver different messages to other people. They don't have to be religious. They don't have to be spiritual. It could just be you knowing the different things that you've gone through in life and helping someone evolve from the spaces they're in, because their soul has been calling out to someone to help them, and your soul has found them. Okay? Or their soul has found you to help them on a journey. You see someone that's going through the same things that you've gone through, this is your guide letting you know that it is meant for you to help that person. Even if it seems like it'll be a headache, it doesn't have to be difficult. You don't have to be impatient. You can learn how to be patient. and deal with these people and help them learn, help them evolve. A lot of people don't want to do it because a lot of people, for example, you know, when you talk to a mama about certain things that you see going on with their children, and your intention is to be helpful, but the mother has a perspective or a vision or view of life that is negative, where they think that someone is talking negative about them or their children. They have insecurities of their own, period, point blank, in life for themselves. Then they don't see the world the way that you see it. So they could automatically assume that you're trying to talk about their child or talk about their parenting skills, when the reality is you see something that you may have experienced with your children or children that you know, and you're trying to warn them so that they can get ahead of the problem. Black women do not help other black women because they be ready to fight over some stupid shit. And this could be a situation that you could be dealing with. It doesn't have to be a mother-to-mother thing or anything like that, but you could be feeling like you want to speak something into somebody's life, let them know that they don't have to deal with something so that they can get ahead of being, I literally heard, get ahead of being a drug addict, or get ahead of being someone that is bottom feeder type of lifestyle, like, or not necessarily reaching their potential while they have time to change it and fix it and heal it, right? You're a conduit for his messages. You're a conduit for the universe's messages. You're a conduit for your ancestral messages. You're a conduit for the universe to help create a better vibration. Speak when you feel led. Don't be afraid. Even if they get mad. It'll hit them later on if it don't hit them right there. Right? Can I do this? What will it take to be the person I want to be? Sit with yourself, journal or meditate on this question. It's time to wake up to who you truly are and your power. All right, y'all. So your guys are definitely letting you know you have a mission. They are helping you. Your dream career is on its way. Focus on the different things that you want. And if nobody told you today, you are special, darling. You really are. I don't care if everybody has the ability to use their clairs and stuff like that and pick up on these certain things. There's something special about the fact that you want to help. There's something special about the fact that you choose to stand in front of people and deliver your messages, say what you need to say without caring what the next person has to say about what it is that you need to say. Okay? Sometimes there are places where people will talk shit about unwarranted advice. Don't give them any advice if they don't ask for it. Don't push yourself onto other people if they don't want it. The people that need you will find you. Okay? They will feel the energy of trust when it comes to speaking to you about the things that they are dealing with. And when people open up to you and you barely even know them, that's how you know that they were sent by the divine. This happens to light workers all the time. This happens to empaths all the time. You're not supposed to hold, as an empath, do not absorb what is going on. Observe, okay? And allow yourself to speak when they come to you. You don't want to have to, if it's somebody like on the internet that is like, for example, posting a post and maybe they're asking a question, but they're also defensive in the comments, you probably don't want to respond to anything like that. But if you are dealing with someone that you're in person with, and let's say you just go out and you're hanging out with people, and then some random person walks up, or you're at work, some random person walks up and they're talking to you about something that's going on in their life that you know is being mirrored back to you. That's your guys letting you know this is where you speak. Okay, this is where you speak. Not when There are people that are going to be on the defense, or people that aren't necessarily asking for your advice. Okay, wait until you get to the point where they're walking up to you and they're just word vomiting, and let them speak. Take your time. That is all I have for you today. I thank you guys for watching. I send all your energy back to you, and I take all of mine back, and I will see you later. Love you. Bye.